Last time on Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. Our heroes decided to next investigate the wealthy district. Opting not to ring the summoning bell, which they guessed might have summoned Geisel, the legendary and elusive author, said to have great knowledge of all the goings-on of Renkel's operations, but no longer be an issue, before going ahead to scout out the place. They found it was remarkably well maintained compared to the rest of Yol Room, as if people were living there, and soon after, found the people in question, or the closest thing to them. For though they acted in some sort of facsimile of a town, the humanoids moving about here had no face, and were clearly part of some kind of cult, dedicated to a name, Ichthylos, that Corellian vaguely recognized, but had no idea of the significance of. After quite a while in combat, and narrowly averting another Ari kidnapping, our heroes investigated the area, finding a painting looking remarkably similar to the grotto from way back in the Rat King's lair, with words around it saying the same words that echoed in Corellian's mind: mix the blood, take the power. As well as an autobiography of a man named Bertram Greyhand, collector of the strange, who was quite self-aggrandizing. Deciding to continue and investigate the Mudcoat estate, the nearest thing they had to a clue, our heroes took a boat and sailed across the rest of the wealthy district, which was flooded, and in a much worse state of disrepair than the dredged-up mock town square they had been in earlier. As they sailed along, they realized they were being shadowed by some humanoid figures, these ones with faces, and clearly of fancier robes than the masses before, but decided not to engage. At the estate, they found a sign in front that had been damaged, so the original message, Mudcoats for the people, now looked more like Mudcoats of the people. Stepping inside, taking note that the changed meaning was rather grim, our heroes found the interior of the estate was basically gutted, with nothing of value or anything to indicate it was a rich estate to be seen, aside from a long stone staircase leading down into some caverns. And, as they scouted down, further into the dark, they found something that seemed remarkably out of place for a wealthy dwarven estate. A gigantic skull, larger than a man, with curving ram horns and a large hole between its eye sockets. Clearly, something either demonic, or from dark realms even further beyond. What is the meaning of the skull? What is the nature of the cult that has taken up the wealthy district? And will we fight more faceless masses? Find out on tonight's episode of Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires.